Hello everyone, this is Ashrik from Learn Digital Academy. So in this session, we'll discuss on filters. So in the top menu bar, you can see filter, just click on that. So inside that, you will get a filter gallery. So just select that. So after selecting, you can see one new pop-up window. So where you can see lot more options. The first one is artistic effect. The second one is brush stroke. The third one is distort. The fourth one is sketch. So then fifth one is stylize. And the last one is textures. So these are all the main preset filters we have. You can use any of this effect for your images. So for example, artistic, distort, brush stroke, strokes, sketches, stylize, anything maybe. So one by one we'll discuss. The first one is artistic. Just select that. So click on colored pencil. So here you can see a new filter effect you applied. So it's look like a sketch effect or some pencil sketch kind of things and all. So for each and individual things, you can edit. So you can use a pencil width. So you can see the changes over here. So then stroke pressure, how much pressure you need, you can use. So then paper brightness. So you can play with paper brightness also. So then the next one is cutout effect. So here you can see one more beautiful effect. So here you will get. So this is purely a cutout. So just color merging kind of things or color shades. So then the next one is dry brush for each and individual filter effect, for each and individual effects which you are applying over here. So you have this options. So like in the right side, you can customize your things. So brush sizes, brush details or textures. So depends on what kind of filter effect you are using. So then the next one is filmy grain. So you can see a lot more grains over here. So if you want to increase a grain, if you want to add a grains, you can add a grains. So then the next one is, so here you can see completely a dark shades only. So fresco effect, this one we call it as. So you can play with these things also. So then the neon glow, a neon glow effect. So currently you can see the red shade of glow over here, a glow color here you have. So just click on that box. So you can change the color. So whatever glow shades or shine you need, you can apply. Now it is in a blue tone. So glow size, you can play. So glow brightness, you can play. So each and individual things will give you a different output over here. So then paint. So paint effect. So again a paint kind of things. So a small things, a small details or small customizations you can do. So then pixel knife. So here you can see a pixelate, a small pixels over here. So each and individual colors are blended, mixed. Stroke size, you can play stroke details, you can play then softness, you can play. So then plastic work, so it's of like a plastic kind of thing. So then the next one is poster edge. So again, edge thickness, edge intensity, posterization, how much poster effect you need, you can play with posterization values. So then rough. So again, rough pastels, you can see it is horizontal or vertical scratch kind of things. Here you can see it is scratched from left top or left bottom to right top. So here you can see the stroke length also. So name itself specifying rough pastels. So stroke details. So a lot more changes you can see. A scaling of your strokes or scaling of your rough palettes. So relief. So relief, so you can play with relief also. So a complete relief will give you a lot more effect. Complete zero relief, it will give you original output as if your image. So then smudged. So again, one more new effect. So whatever effects I'm showing over here, for each and individual things, you will get these options. So each and individual things you can customize. So just I will show you all the effects. So whenever you guys are trying, so just play with settings. So sponge effect, so underpaint effect, so then water color. So then the next one is Brush stroke. If you want to apply any kind of stroke or any kind of brush type of things for your images, you can use these things. So then angle stroke. So then the next one is cross stretch. So here you can see a lot more crosses over here. So one by one, one by one. So do experiment. Dark strokes. So everything in a dark shades. Ink outlines. Yes, here you can see the outlines which is highlighted over here. So all outlines you can see properly. So then splatter. So here you can see ink splatter. We call it as ink splatter kind of effect. So water splatter kind of effects if you want, you can give over here. So then sprayed stroke. So paint spray, you will get lot more spray effects. So the same effect if you want, you can add over here. So then Sumi. So Sumi E. So this is one of the effect you can use. So then the next one is distort effect. So diffuse glow, you can see wherever you can see a lot more white or a lot more intensity, a lot more brightness area, it's completely bleached up. This one we call it as diffuse glow. So grains, you can decrease. You can see now it's look like completely foggy images. So glow amount. So previously this is my original image. If you increase, you can see a completely foggy kind of things. Then clear amount. So how much you need, you can give. So clear zero means you can't able to see anything. A clear going towards right, that means 5, 6, 8 means small things you can see over here. So then glass effect. So now it's look like some painted over a glass. So then ocean ripple, you can see some ripple kind of things over here. So small ripples you can see. So ripple magnitude you can play. So ripple size you can play. And the next thing is sketch effect. So base relief or bas relief. So charcoal, chalk and charcoal. So chalk is white, the charcoal is a black. This one is only a charcoal. So charcoal effect. So then chrome effect, crayon effect. So graphic pen effect. So one more pattern effect. So one more paper effect. So note paper. So small pieces or small things you can see over here. So then a photocopy effect. So then plaster. So then one more you can see small pixelates over here. So each and individual things you have option to edit. So you can edit each and individual part with a customization option. Then stamp effect, tone edge, so then water, paper effect. So these all are your sketch effect. So you can use whenever you're doing this kind of work. So then stylize, in stylize we have only one thing, that is glow edges. You can see only edges are glowing. So you can easily find out the edges of each and individual objects. So edge width you can play. So edge brightness you can increase and decrease. Then smoothness you can play. So a lot more changes you can see over here. So then the last one is texture effect. So the first one looks like this. So crack samples. So you can see increase and decrease. So crack patterns or crack depth, you can see the depth over here in this area. So then crack brightness, so brightness and control also you can play. So then grain effect, grains. So grain intensity, so you can see what is grain exactly. It's so then contrast of a grain. So then mosaic tile effect. So here tile size. So then patchwork, so small puzzles kind of thing. You can see small square boxes. So square size also you can play. So small to big. So then stained glass. So everything looks like a cells. So here you have a cell option. You can increase and decrease the cell size, cell border thickness, and light intensity of each and individual part or each and individual images. So then the last one is texturize. Here also you have an option called textures. So you can play with the texturization. So you can see a few changes over here. So texture release, you can see. So from light, so in which angle or which direction you need a light. So like bottom. So from bottom your texture will appear. From top left. So from top left you can see the textures. So in which direction you need, you can use texturization also. So whatever things we discussed over here, everything you will get here also. So each and individual things you can see over here. If you want to use, you can use here, or otherwise you can go with individual options like artistic. Inside artistic, you will get lot more brush stroke. Inside brush stroke, you will get lot more. In the same way, sketch, time, texture, distort. Each and individual things, if you need, you can use. So this is all about your filters. So then, in the next session, we'll discuss on few more things. So like what is liquify. So a lot more options we have like blur, what are distortions, what are noise and all. We'll discuss in next class. So just keep on practicing. You will get lot more output with the help of filters and all. So just do a lot more experiments. Oh, the session was informative. We'll catch up in next session.